Welcome back to Champion News Talk Radio. I hope you're drinking lots of coffee because you really have to pay attention to this very in-depth show today. You can view it again on YouTube. We do have a Champion News YouTube channel, which will be posted on our Champion News Facebook page. But, Stephen, you also have a website.
Which they can reach through Champion News.
ChampionNews.net. Absolutely.
Right.
You have a website.
TruthAboutObamacare.com.
TruthAboutObamacare.com, and they can read and study a lot of this.
That's correct. And that is linked also at my brokerage site for health insurance for businesses and individuals. That's smallbusinessinsuranceservices.com. Smallbusinessinsuranceservices.com.
Okay. And you can see Stephen Tucker up on Facebook. I'm sure he would love to be your friend.
Yes.
And this is
small business what?
Insurance services.
Insurance service. Okay.
Yep.
Because you know, we're going to need something as detailed as the Bible to work our way through this thicket.
You will. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you know what? There's a lot of information we've given out today. What are 3 big points you want our listeners to go away with?
As you know, the Republican Party stinks at messaging, as you know. They're very far behind the Democrat Party. So we have to overcome these commercials that the left is putting together where they put together a guy who looks like Paul Ryan and he takes grandma and pushes her over the cliff, okay? We need to inform Americans that we do care greatly about the poor. In fact, we taxpayers fund all the programs for the poor. So if we didn't care about the poor, we would stop paying taxes. So we already provide all these services. What we want to do is to make sure that under this legislation, poor people are not thrown on to a bankrupt Medicaid system. The largest study of its kind, 1 million participants conducted by the University of Virginia, which was right after the American Academy of Cardiology study in 2005, found out that surgical patients on Medicaid are 97% more likely to die after that surgery than surgical patients with private health insurance. So we know my industry, the health insurance industry, can not only manage Medicare better than fee-for-service government can. We did it with Part C. We also know that we can do it with Medicaid. So our message as conservatives should be, we'll never get the money back for the exchanges. If they're going to open them anyway, do not put the poor onto a broken Medicaid system and put their lives at peril. Give them the same dignity that anyone else has that carries a health insurance card. If we're going to get money from the government for Medicaid, and we can't stop these exchanges from happening, then don't put them on Medicaid. Give them health insurance. Let them go in these exchanges, give them a subsidy based on sliding scale, and let them purchase health insurance. And no more of this 400% above the federal poverty level. When you're making $80,000 a year, you're getting a tax credit for health insurance. We can't afford that. Take that eligibility level down for people to buy health insurance to help them pay down to about 250%, maybe even 300%. So people making $50,000 a year get a little help. But for you to be making $80,000 as a family, you're getting a tax credit to help you pay for health insurance? Where's that coming from? We're on QE4. We are printing money to buy our own debt.
Right. Well,
we can't afford this, but we want to care for our nation's indigent. We always have. We pay for all the programs today as taxpayers. Do it smartly, do it efficiently, give them the same dignity that any other American has.
Now, Jack, what is your thoughts on health insurance?
You're really giving me a brainwave here. I mean, anybody trying to wrap themselves around. It's remarkable what you know about this thing. But of course, it's your business to know because you're in the business of providing services and medical care and operating with people's money or in the insurance provided perhaps by corporations. And finally, you get the free medicine that indigent people want.
Right.
It's a very complex situation to work through, and you certainly, the average person needs some guidance. It's worth remarking about this whole thing that when the government pretends to be your friend and pretends to give you a service, they have avoided the whole business of the market.
That's right.
Where you go to the market and buy the food you like, the car you like,
shoes,
the place you want to go, shoes. You buy a lot of shoes.
Yes.
And you're difficult feet. And you got to do all these things, and it takes a lot of judgment to do it. And when it comes down to the government doing it, it's not only not your choice, but it's a complicated thing. And now you also got to pay for the cost of a government person. And, you know, it's really scary when they say, I'm from the federal government, and I'm here to help you on your health or anything else. Let me get off on one other thing, is Medicare, all this medical thing, is a single-payer service. What's that? That's where you don't make your deal in the market anymore. Your deal is forced on you by the government. You're forced to pay taxes.
Right.
Everybody's, from employers and you yourself, everybody's got to pay taxes thing, and you've got to go to a government employed person to somehow channel services from that when you're sick. You know, you better have advanced warning that you're going to get sick so you can find out where the hell you're going to go.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to pick, especially when you're sick. Sick just yesterday you're well, today you're hurting. Where the hell do you go? It's a single-payer system, and we've got another single-payer system with our K-12 system of education, which really stinks because today they don't teach either morals or arithmetic to our kids. And I'd like to get into that more in the next session, which we're almost finished with this one.
Well,
but
you
it's
know what,
just
you can
another
really
damned single-payer system with the government cursing us.
You could get into that single-payer system with the Illinois Pension Scam book. And you can get this on championnews.net, and it tells you about our single-payer education system. We're going to come right back with C. Stephen Tucker. Stay with us. We'll be right back after the break.